Hello everyone, we are live. We are live once again. Welcome Tuesday. Tonight we are going back to Charlotte. We were not happy here yesterday. Today we might be. So, recapping yesterday, we had a few issues, and I'm just this is good enough for tonight's stream. Last night we had some issues. So the first two races were garbage, a lot of mistakes, a lot of issues from my side. The third one I had a gear issue. My old rig was flexing a lot, and it flexed during the race, so kind of my wheelbase was weird. I had to adapt to that because I don't want to break the wheelbase, of course. So that's what happened there. And then we had 3 garbage races. We dropped all the way from, I think was 28 something, like high 28s to low 27s in iRating. And we are back. We're back. Half of that issue was our pace. I think it's still going to be an issue. We're not being able to translate our practice pace into race. We need that urgently, to be honest. So let's see how that goes. And then the other thing is I have a new rig. I bought it on the weekend. The seat is a different seat. If you can notice, it's red. I'm trying to buy like a black cover for it. And the rig is now a SimLab, much sturdier. The problem was I adjusted it last night, so I was trying for the first time before the stream, and it was super far from the. It was just super far from
Marceli Hagaman said, "Cheering for you here, a partying face, partying face."
Partying face, partying face. Yeah, obrigado, mesmo. But the rig was like the seat was super far. It was funny because my wife, she's watching us. She came here to try the new thing, and she couldn't reach the pedals. And I was laughing, and then like I could barely reach the pedals myself, so I don't know what I had in mind last night. So it took me like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. It was a Formula 1 pit stop here. It's not fun to adjust this seat because there's no slider. But yeah, I think we have a good setup for tonight. Hopefully nothing's gonna fall apart. I try to tighten everything up, but I try to not over time things because it's just worse if you have to adjust. And we did identify some of the issues after yesterday's stream. We need to carry more speed into some of the corners, and that's what we're gonna do. So we have 6 minutes before the next race, and we're gonna try to recover every single thing that happened yesterday tonight. I think we have what it takes. Someone is doing a stupid rejoin. I think we have what it takes, to be honest. So one of the races yesterday, I crashed here because I hit the grass for no reason and lost control of the car. This hairpin is costing us some time, but it wasn't a bad one right now. Let's keep pushing. And here I'm gonna do something different from what I was doing before. Let me try it. I wanna eat more of this one. Unless, no, was too aggressive on the first one. And here I think you can go slightly later on the brakes as well.
Craig Walter said. Hello Alan.
Hey Craig, welcome, welcome, welcome. I was just talking about yesterday's race, and then I have a new rig. If you can notice the red seat, it's a new rig. So hopefully, not hopefully, like this has to stop completely like bending and flexing while I'm doing stuff, and I think that's gonna help with consistency as well.
Craig Walter said. That's awesome, you got it put together that fast. Craig Walter said. I'm in the next race.
Them choose? There is a chance to race together. Sometimes we don't have like enough people for more than one field, or also a lot of times we have like the 1800s in the top split, so we might be in this. I don't think, have we ever raced together? That's the X I'm looking for actually. Let's see if somebody's gonna
Craig
complain about
Walter
being live.
said.
You got a
Yeah,
slow
them
car
two we
on the
raced
left.
once way back, but I think we
Car
both got
stop
wrecked.
on the left. Go right.
We both got wrecked. I didn't remember that. That's probably how we met, right? Or was I doing like a GR for fun? I don't remember.
Craig Walter said. I don't have near the pace, so I will just be trying to survive.
We can do the following, like if we're in the same one, I don't think I'll have the pace to win the race as well, but you can just see whoever qualifies before, or like towards the end of the race, last like 2 less laps, whoever's behind just blocks everybody else, and then we win the race collectively. Like just stays here low, crashing, like brake checking people and crashing, cause like a massive failure. Let me see if I can put one decent lap. What's your pace, by the way? No, this is... I did want to have like one good first corner.
You've got
Let
wheel
me see if I
damage.
can do like a full lap
Craig Walter
just to get the first corner
Set.
here.
31 flat, fairly consistent.
Not bad. I was qualifying yesterday like 30 highs. That's not bad at all.
Craig Walter said. But race pace will obviously be slower.
Yeah, but so is everybody, right? So yesterday I think my qualifiers were all like above 30.5, and they were closer to 130 one than like to 130. So if you can translate that into qualify time, I'm excited. I'm hoping like we're in the same thing here. I just want to see if I can do one first corner here good. I changed my mind like halfway through that bus stop. Now I know that's the bus stop. I'm feeling it's gonna cut me off before I get to the first corner. Right before. You see? You see? All right, so yesterday we had the first quali. We didn't even score a time, remember? We're going to try to change that. We're going to try to have a good time in the first quali here. The second quali, I think we just sucked. Or like was a very strong field. And we sucked. Both can coexist. And then the third one we were doing well, like we're mid-pack. Was a strong field. But I had an issue with my rig. So let's see. Let's see. Yesterday people were doing
Craig
like 128. Forget about
said, looking at results, there is some fast guys on.
You are here! You are here. And our friend is here as well. Our friend is here as well. Let's see if somebody's gonna like give me a hard time. Like everybody was giving me a hard time yesterday. Do I care? Not even a little bit, but this is what I want. I want to track. I called him out yesterday, and he didn't crash anybody, so it's a decent field. Like I think we can. Leandro's gonna be faster. He's like low 28s or low 29s, but I think we can have a good podium race here if we can stay clean. That's a big if. And I'm still getting used to my sit. It's what is going on that this is loose? Is it here? Yeah, it's here. I have to tighten these bolts to get like rigid. I want this to be like a brick wall. So let's see. Let's see what's gonna happen here. And again, we have a strategy, and tonight we're gonna follow this strategy because it always worked when you follow it. So this is the out lap. The out lap, we're not trying to impress anyone. We're just trying to find the grip. The one other thing as well, like because it's a new rig, my seat's way lower than it used to be. So I'm watching the monitors from like a different height. I just realized it. It actually feels more immersive, to be honest. But now to look the live monitor, I have to like really stretch my neck. Over slow down the car.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Overly cautious here. Let's just get a time on the board. This is a slow sector 1. But all we need right now is to get on the board. Because if we don't, it's gonna be like a very tough race. okay.
No damage. Car looks clean.
It definitely slowed us down a bit. I don't know if it canceled our lap. I don't think it canceled our lap. Let's see. I'm going the brakes too early here for
One more
sure.
lap.
Let's see. Now we push, okay? Now we're gonna take every single risk we can to be faster. Yeah, Craig's like Craig is P3 right now. I'm telling you. Over slow down the car on the entry there. I felt it. I felt it. At least we had like a decent exit.
There's the flag. It's over.
Let's not crash. No, 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 no. Ooh, loss of control. Okay. That's what I'm afraid
Really,
on the
I
race.
suggest me. Said. That is such a narrow view you use.
What do you mean? On the in the cockpit? This one. You think so? I think like there is one thing.
Really, I suggest me.
Let me see.
Said. That one, yes.
Let me see here. I feel it's pretty realistic. So I have a triple monitor, so that helps. So you guys don't even see my full main screen. There is like, on my main screen, I see the left side of this bar, the white bar, and I also see more stuff on the right side. So let me show you. I have this thing
Great
here that
Walter.
tells me what's going on.
Said.
Like you
We
don't
are
see
only
like,
watching his center monitor.
yeah, and even like it's a portion. My center monitor is 34. You're probably seeing like 27 inches of it. So I do see more on my main monitor, and I do have like the side monitors as well. But I think that the distance that I see like from myself to the dash, I feel it's pretty realistic, to be honest. Like if I extend my arm, I could touch the dash. I could touch my screen and what I see in the dash. And my wrist is just above my, or just like right in my wheel. So I think it's pretty realistic. Let me see here if I can do one thing. I'm gonna mess this up, so let me just show you.
Maria Emilia Suzamilo. Said. Hi son.
Oi mãe, hey mom. Welcome. Here. But I can definitely adjust, like if that's not if you guys have any suggestions, I can definitely adjust it. Make it smaller, bigger, closer, further away. I just won't change like my FOV, but everything else is fine. Which position am I starting? I don't know actually. We're up to P2. Craig is P4. Let's do this, Craig. We can do it. We can do it. Let's just be careful for our friend who's gonna be in between us. I think both of us are starting left side or right side. Let's go to the left side as soon as possible. Because we can't allow people to jump in there. And hopefully I won't be taken out on the braking zone. And yeah.
Really it just me. Said. No need to adjust. Didn't he realize you had triples, and as a viewer you can see very little of the corners?
I'll pay attention. I'll think about like what I can do. One thing that I'm thinking here, I don't know if it's gonna take a lot, but and I can do after the race, I can try, is put like a small screen on the top left, top right side, but that's gonna like, it's gonna be too much, I think. But showing the right monitors or the right and left monitors so you can see the side as well. I'll think through it. If you have ideas, keep them coming. I want to make this as entertaining to you guys as it is
The estimated
to me.
strength of field is 2,082.
I just realized I don't have my heel rests here, but I'm not feeling like I
We
need them.
expect to be
I
fighting
mean,
for
they'd
the
help,
podium.
but I'm doing fine without them.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid.
All right, let's go.
Green flag, green flag. The next car's the leader.
And again, like here, all we're doing before was protecting from P3. I know Leandro is much faster than I am. Or like he's significantly faster than I am. So I don't want to like, right now, I don't want to be ahead of him. If I can keep up with the pace, maybe later, I can go for an attack. No, Mohammed, no, Mohammed, no.
Still there.
That's typical Mohammed.
Stay on the right. Clear.
You see like the dive?
Car right. Still there, hold your line. Stay on the left. Clear.
Yeah, I hate to do this, but with this person I just have to. Now I really need to get away from him. And I lost some touch with P1. I think it was a fair, like, what do you guys think? I'll watch on the replay.
10 minutes to
I think
go.
he went on the brakes too late. And he missed the corner. Craig probably got involved in some sort of turn 1 mayhem. He's down to P8 right now. If you're listening to us, Craig, keep pushing, man. Keep pushing. If you can, like, get a little bit closer, the draft's gonna start kicking in. I think I'm gonna go back to what I was doing yesterday on turn 1, just to be like really on the safe side. It's been a good race so far, so. And it's just at 29.7, by the way. Ah, I missed the braking mark. Yeah, he's cutting in more like the second part, which we were doing yesterday as well. And he now just gained some time on us, so let's go back to what we exhaustively practice instead of trying new things during a race. That was late on the gas. Too much of a lift. The hairpin was not good. Craig is back to P6, so he's climbing. He might be able to get 1 or 2 more positions. We're gonna watch what happened to him later. I'm turning in too early. And I just got off track, I'm not quite sure why. No, this was very bad, very bad, very bad. Right now, the biggest difference between me and
5 minutes
Leandro
to go.
is consistency. I don't think he's turning much faster laps than I am, but every good lap I deliver like a bad lap as well. So right now, like this is a full second slower than my fast lap. I did like a 129.7, 130, 0. And this is gonna be like a 130 high. See, like, another bad hairpin for us. But this is much better than the previous lap. Craig is still up to P6, now 4 seconds behind P5. We have 3.5 minutes to go, so unless someone makes a mistake there, it's gonna be hard for him to overtake someone. But he can still defend P6, right? So keep pushing, buddy, keep pushing. Right now, all I need to do is stay on the race. Like, it's very unlikely we're gonna battle for P1 here, unless Leandro messes up like I haven't seen him ever done. Oh, that's where I'm cutting off. And I'm not gaining any time.
The leader is running 29.786.
Yeah, like, you see? I haven't seen him messing up yet in any race, so I don't think it's gonna be today. And we do have like a good distance for P2, for P3. So we'll probably have 2 more laps. I won't try to go on qualify laps anymore. I'm just gonna hold this tight. I'm missing some corners here.
Jensen Bate WM said, how has pace been after yesterday?
Hey Jensen, welcome, welcome. So, let me just do this little thing here. Honestly, I don't think my pace improved. I didn't have a lot of time to practice what we talked about as well. But I think I'm converting my pace into the race today. Let me just do
White flag
this.
this time.
So for example, yesterday, the first race, I had
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 29.708.
so let me just finish this part. I'm P2, I'm not looking for anything funny here, just bring this home. But yesterday, the first race, I didn't even put a fast time because I had 2 off tracks, right? Today, I started P2. In the race, I did like without any draft, a 129.7. So I think today I'm just converting better than I was yesterday. And if I had done this yesterday, we probably would have had much better results, much better. Not saying I was gonna win or anything, because I don't think I was. The pack was too strong. But finishing like P10, P9, P8, I don't even remember. That was like much lower than what we could do. And I'm glad I decided today to just skip like Summit, because we practiced Summit 2-3 weeks ago. And come back here. Let's just bring this baby back home. Alright, alright, alright.
My car on the right. There's the flag. It's over.
Let me get away from
Very good job.
the main track here. I don't want anybody like crashing into me, as it has happened in the past. Good race, good race, good race. Let me see one thing here. So Leandro was doing 30, 29.8, 31, 29.8, 29.7, 29.7, 29.8. That was our biggest deal. Like, he's very consistent. I had like a 29.7 in the second lap, then 32, 30, 36, 32, 36, 38. You see, like, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Really, it just me. Said, did you decide to turn the FFB down?
No,
Craig Walter
same.
said, well, that was a boring race out by myself after my contact.
what happened? Let me just make sure I don't miss the next race. So I want to register for the next race. Okay, let's do this quickly. We have 4 minutes. I want to see what happened to you, like in because our friend, he was on fire, right? So he was here. Yeah, you're fighting. Did you see his dive? Oh, I have to see this as well. Hold on. So this pissed me off. We were here. He was a good like 4/10 behind. And he went on the inside. And I had to hold, He missed the corner, you see? If I had done my corner, would have crashed.
Craig Walder.
And then here
said. Not sure if my fault or not. Haven T looked at it.
I went on a dive. Yeah, maybe it wasn't as clean as I thought it was, but it is what it is. Like, I don't feel guilty with this guy. Let me see here. You're fighting. Oh, was this one? I honestly think I'll call this a race incident, and here's why. I think it's both of yours fault. You were getting in here, which is very tight, and I understand why you're doing it. But I think you should have gone long here. Like, really commit to the inside line instead of trying to keep as close to the left. On his side, like, look where I am at. Like, I'm at the blue line. He should have been like on the left side, but he's trying to go for the dive as well. I don't know if he didn't see you, but definitely on him as well here. Let me just register for the next one, and I'll save this you can watch later.
Looks like he was going for a dive. I was outside from the bus stop race incident.
Yeah, like, I think it was completely avoidable for both of you. If I had to split who to blame on, I would say like 60% him, like 70% him, because he changed lines. And I would say like, you could have avoided. But also, it was hard for you to think he was gonna do something like that, not having the space, because there was no space at all. So yeah, it's more on him, I think. Jensen is joining.
Jensen Bay WM.
Good.
Said, I will see in this race.
Good. Maybe our first one too. Who knows? Or if I do poorly, I'm just gonna start blaming on you, Jensen, because I just did well without you on the track. And of course, I have to find someone to blame, because I cannot blame myself.
Jensen Bay WM. Said, yes.
Good. Are we gonna go to the sim? Like, what's going on here? Let's go.
Really, I said just me. Said, I don't mind if it is all my fault.
What do you mean? We have some strong people here now, like Jensen, Leandro. We have Andrew, who was not in the last race. Thomas, I think he was like the fastest yesterday. He had a very good fight with Jensen. Jensen won. So I think this race are going to be most battling for like P3, P4. Thus, we need a very strong and solid and perfect qualifying. Oh, I hit grid go. No, close all windows. Oh, buddy, just close all windows.
Craig Walder said. Just looked at it closer, I think he bumped the car in front and it pushed him right. Not mad about it, my second M2 race ever.
I mean, that changes things now. That changes things. Because if he bumped the car in front of him, then like that's not 70-30, that's like more 85-15. Because he caused a collision that made him lose control of the car and go like onto you. So maybe like even 100-0. I think if I were in your shoes, I would probably leave more space so I could react to things like that. But I'm almost not the most aggressive driver out there, and I lose a lot of positions because I'm not. So, but yeah, man, it was a good race. It was a good race. I still finished P6, right? Which means you gain some rating instead of losing some. And I told you, like, from what you told me before, and what I saw yesterday, you had a solid pace. Like, you did have a solid pace. I think if it wasn't for like the crash or something like that, you could probably finish like third or fourth.
Craig Walder said, I should have tucked in but didn't feel like lifting that much, lol.
No, I'm saying like not going to the left side, I was saying like going to the right side. Like you were very close to them, which in real life that's the right thing to do in my opinion, because then you're pushing them out and you're like increasing your angle to get into the corner as well. But being iRacing, I would probably have like another car in between us. Like I would be another car to the right side and just watching them. And as soon as I saw like him coming to the inside, I'll just hit the brakes and let him go and hope that would avoid the crash. You were P5 actually. You were P5. So you gain safety rating, you gain iRating. Yeah, we start P4. Wasn't bad. Yeah, I agree. Solid race, solid race, solid race.
Craig Walder said, I went deep in the hairpin and got out of draft and that was game over. Now I get to watch you bring home a dub.
All I need is for 4 or 5 people who are significantly better than I am, Jensen included, to get involved in a crash. But that could happen. It's not like it's impossible. It could happen. So right now let's get in the qualify mindset again, which means this lap we're just finding the grip, just looking for what to do. The first lap we're gonna go cautious but fast, and once we put like a time on the board in the first lap, we push more. I'm doing this just to update the iRating on the stream, so let's see if it updates. It did not update, right? Yeah, I have to do it again. I'll do after the qualify is over. So I have to focus here because the start's very important. Like the beginning of the lap's very important.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
This was not a good corner. I don't think it was catastrophic either. This was catastrophic. We just lost a lot of time there. But okay, like the goal here is to keep it clean. Too late, I feel like, on the gas. I'm just hoping this is gonna be like a low, or at least a mid-30s.
One more lap.
31, that was garbage, so it's really like all or nothing now because the lap 1 doesn't count. We're still very much not good. Yeah,
Checkered flag, checkered
I feel like I
flag.
could have done 29 some, but we didn't. So I have to think here what's going on. That's different from last race. Legs are getting tired. So let me get my heel rest. Let me get my heel rest. I did feel it like during the lap that I was getting more complacent with my foot position. So I do think the heel rest may help. It's just gonna be slippery on this new thing because I don't have the rubber pads. But we'll see. If it's annoying, I'll just like kick it to the side.
Wild Slothman said,
CP6.
glad to be able to catch a stream again. How did your earlier races so far go?
Welcome back. I was thinking about you. I think it was yesterday. I haven't seen you in a bit. Was that because of the of school or something else? So previous race we've started and finished P2. Now I have Jensen with us. Jensen and Thomas had the same fight yesterday. They started P1, P2, and then Jensen got a position halfway through and held to the end. They're like 0.004 of a second from each other. So that's going to be fun to watch. Then I have some good people, fast people.
Wild Slothman
Yeah, it's going to be a tough race. It's going to be a tough race.
midterms all of last week. This week is spring break.
Okay, okay. Gonna travel or just hang out in the A? Yeah, I don't know if anybody else is on is on the track. Can I see it? Is this guy still like running? Oh, he already had like 62 laps, so... I don't know. I don't know what's going on. And he parked there, okay. Let's put on the most exciting. Yeah, he had a good time, this guy. Like, his P5 right in front of us. And he was like 2/10 faster than I was. And we did have like a 29.7, a 30.0. Like, I feel comfortable with the pace we have. just because we're gonna be starting in the middle of the pack, next to our friend who likes taking people out in the first corner, I have to strategize. I think I'm just gonna start and go to the left, like all the way to the left again. And defend the inside. I think that's the way to go on this track. So that's Jensen, the blue and yellow car.
2,599.
Andrew, yeah, like Andrew, Daniel, myself, Mohammed.
The DNF today would hurt our points a lot.
It's definitely the
Still waiting
same
on 2 cars
pace.
to grid.
I think we have a race here for P4.
Waiting on the final car to grid.
Yeah, this thing's kind of slippery, so I have to be cautious. At least I can have my feet higher with the heel rest than without it. But I have to find out a way to fix it. And Patrick, you missed the beginning of the stream. Like, I have a new rig, so I'm still like getting used and adjusted to it. Right now I feel my wheel might be like in this direction. I have a level somewhere, so I have to check out. I'm not gonna fix it midway, but I think it might be.
Everyone's gridded. Green, green, green.
Okay. We defended from our friend. So that was the most important thing. He went on a dive. He always does those things. He's side by side. Let's look forward now because we need to catch up to the cars in front. I think he crashed. He did crash, yeah. So I'm 2 for 2 right now with him. I've survived
Wild
twice.
Slothman said he did crash.
Uh-oh. Damn. Good save, right? Good save, good save. What do you guys think?
You're in fifth. Doing great. Really good job.
So first lap, we survived a crash. We watched the car in front spin. And we saved what would be like a race-ending spin right there. Because at that spot, I would have to wait for everybody
10 minutes
to
go.
pass. Like somebody would crash onto me. Now we have to catch up to the car in front, so let me be quiet, try to be quiet and focus for a bit here. It was a very bad corner. So Thomas and Jensen fighting for P1. Leandro already has some space in between them. too early on the gas there. Not needed. Not a good corner. Let's focus on recovering this lap because I don't think it's been a good one so far. So last lap was a 30.8. We're 2.9 from Andrew. 2.6 from the car behind. Let's see if we can. Jensen went for the move.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 28.721.
That's Jensen.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Okay. I did coast a lot there. So that was a 29.8. And we gained 0 from the car ahead of us, so we're at the same pace probably. But we increased the gap to the car behind, which is good news. So yeah, let's see. There's still like more than half of the race ahead of us. Let's stay consistent and fast. I think that's what we can do right now. I think that was the best exit we had so far there. Last lap was a 30.2.
5 minutes to go.
The last was a 30.0, so we're being like consistent here, which is good. This was not a good corner, okay? I missed the apex there. Was a bad entry. . we're building distance from the car behind and keeping the distance from the car ahead, so... As I said yesterday, qualify here makes a big difference. Even more like in this sort of field. I think if I had like started ahead of him, would probably like 1 or 2 seconds ahead and holding the distance as well.
The leader just did a 29.029.
That was a 30.1. Uh-oh, that's gonna be slowed down.
They say you cut the cord. You'll have to slow down and give up the time game.
So a pro tip here for the slowdowns, get away from the racing line, that you can pay like most of it.
You got a slow car on the right.
That's P11 by the way. I did slow down on purpose here, mid this corner, because I saw the car with a lot of smoke. I didn't know if it was a car ahead of us or like if it was a lap down car. I just didn't want to crash into him, and there's no reason for us to take that risk right now. 2 more laps.
Craig Walter said, looks like he may slow down the car in front.
Yeah, but I think it's too far for what we have. Like, the car in front's 4 seconds ahead. I don't know if the guy spun like because he was holding P3. If I was in P4 right now, like Andrew is, and seeing the car's not yielding, I'll just hold. Keep close enough to put pressure, but not close enough that he can take you out. And I'll take 0 chances. I'll do exactly what he's doing right now. Or what I think he's doing, right? I think in terms of pace, this race was more consistent. Like way closer to the 30s than to the 31s most of the race.
Craig Walter said, it's Mohammed, don't underestimate him, LOL.
Oh, okay, good to know. That explains why P4 hasn't overtaken yet. And you just gave me the boost I needed to get as close as possible, so... Something may still happen there. You're right. You're right. Let's go, Mohammed. I never asked you anything. Never. Never. Just do this one for the team. For the team. Jokes aside, I would take it, but I'd hate to gain a position because a lap down car did something silly. Yeah, Jensen's like, P1 is out of reach for Jensen, it's gonna finish. They were P1, P2 yesterday. Today they're being like P2, P1. Good race, probably.
Car stop on the left.
Craig
Go
Walder
right.
said, Andrew is playing it very smart, staying
There's the
behind.
flag.
He
It's
probably
over.
knows the guy. He probably knows the guy as well.
Nice run. Solid work.
Yeah, we got a position. Wasn't like someone spun. I do want to watch the first lap again. Do we have time? We do have time. Can I sign up for the next one? No. Let me hit forfeit here. This late, usually you don't have any issues unless they change something now. Let me see if I can just sign up for the next one. No, wrong car again. Let's register. Cool. We're registered for the next one. Let's watch the first lap again. I do think we had like another solid start. Starting P6 here. Then I come on the inside, not to attack this guy, to protect from the car behind. Right, so let's maybe like this. And I'm protecting, he tries to, like, you see how close he gets. And then this guy attacks him. So from now on, we want to see this fight. Side by side, he got a position. Our friend is here. He goes on this like insane lunge. This guy hit the grass. Oh, it wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault. It was the other guy's fault. It was Bruno's fault. You see, like, he losing control of the car. He lost control of the car and he hit Mohammed. And he got taken out. So for the first time in our lives, it's not Mohammed's fault. So, and I did have like a good save towards the end. Let me see if I can find it. So we're here, and then the car in front of us spins. More here. He spins. Oh, they crash, he spins. I go here and I almost lose the car. And I hold, down shift, save. If I had spun there, I would be toast because everybody crashes there in the first lap. Let's go to our next race. See the results. Back to 2800. Some more safety rating. We finished yesterday with 3.00 safety rating. We're so close of getting the 2, like, because every time you go under a number,
Slothman
you get like a 0.35 penalty.
Good race, good placement in the field.
Yeah, I think qualify could have been better. If qualify was slightly better, because if you look here, his fastest lap was a 30. Good. I know. Let's see his lap times. Okay. Is it qualify yet? No, not yet. So let's see his lap times. 29.6 lap 3, 31, 32, 32, 32, 37, 30, 0. And my lap times were 38, and then like 29.8, 32, 30, 31, 33, 32, 35. So I think if I had started ahead of him, I could have probably like held the position. It would be a fight for sure. But because he was 0.4 faster than I was during qualify, he had advantage. And it's super important in this track to get a good start. So this is not the race, so let's go to the race. Two good races so far. Like, first one we were P2. Second one we were P5. But I am happy because yesterday the theme of our stream was can it hold? And I'm faster this season than I was last season. That's
Rudy Turbo said, driving looks much better today. T1 seemed a bit too cautious.
Yes, thank you, Rudy. It means a lot to me. Yes, the thing on T1 is I don't want to try new things during a race because I'm not gonna do what I'm used to, and I'm gonna try something and I'm gonna land in the middle, and that landing in the middle is gonna be what's gonna make me crash. And I didn't quite practice between like yesterday and today, so I do want to try that like on practice time and just push just to feel the car. Like that's one thing that you already said in the past as well about letting the car loser, just like letting the car loser. So that's one thing that I need to be more intentional while practicing. So definitely something I'm working on.
Wild Slothman said, how did your karting event go?
It's Saturday. It's Saturday in the morning. We gotta be there, I think, between 7 and 8 a.m. And it's 1 hour away. So, man, I'm gonna be grumpy. I'll tell you this much. This is the schedule. This is at Atlanta Motorsports Park. So it's like 1 hour and 15 minutes, like 1 hour and 20 minutes away. 6 a.m., gates open. I won't be there to watch the gates open. Check-in starts at 7. Practice starts at 8. I want to be there for practice. So I'm going to probably leave like 6:30ish. Get here, register, check in, and then go to a practice session. And then I'm going to be there. I'm going to probably share a lot of things on my Instagram. So if you guys don't follow yet, make sure you do. From rig to road as well, because usually when I have these live events, I share a lot of things in this in there, and I take a lot of videos, a lot of pictures, a lot of stuff to make a video about it, but it's just so time consuming that I end up like not making the video. Oh no, hold on. Okay, this is gonna annoy me. There is like a cable here. I think we're good. All right, so race number 3. We improved from race 1 to race 2, even though the result was not improved. But we were more consistent, which is what we're looking for. I was saying that yesterday was like, can it hold? Because I'm faster than I was before, and I had good practice sessions, and I wanted to know if I could translate the practice pace into race pace, and I couldn't. So I came here today, like I thought about, should I protect a rating? And I was like, heck no. I have to like put my money where the mouth is, right? I just did a video a few weeks ago saying I don't care about that rating because I really don't. And I was like, this is a perfect opportunity to show that iRating is a long-term metric, not like a short-term one. So I'm coming back here. Could have gone wrong, right? But we're improving, and that builds confidence as well. So I'm gonna shut up for the next 2 laps, try to put a fast lap in, have a good start. The first one's gonna be on the safer side, the second one's gonna be pushing harder.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
I'm slowing down too much there. That's right there, our very cautious turn 1. More aggressive on the gas. More aggressive on the gas. Oh, Daniel's back here.
One more lap.
That was a very bad corner. We were doing like a 29 probably. Let's try to save this lap. I think like I'll have to focus a lot here because it's a very bad start. But also the last corner was complete garbage. And if we stay here, like if we stay close to the 0-0, we can probably gain like 0.2 or 0.3 right there. Keep pushing, keep pushing. It's insane how much better this lap's being, and because of the first sector. Let me focus here. Same mistake. So the track is different.
You cut that corner.
The track is different. So the last corner has less grip. That's why the car. I didn't realize it. I thought it didn't brake hard enough.
Ticket flag, ticket flag.
But it wasn't it. It was actually the grip. The grip's not there. So it was the same mistake twice. We could have done like a 29, like 6, 7, I think. Like if we have nailed it, like this last corner, because we got a 0.4 tenths in the first sector, and we're like doing 0-0 already, so we gain all of that. And that would be like a 29.8 already, which is not bad. Like it's okay. It's okay. It was a mistake. I know what happened, so I don't have to make the same mistake on the race. But no, that was the qualify. That's why the first lap I go like safe. And then like here's where I go on the brakes usually. The car just didn't hold, didn't stop. Like brake pressure was good. Yeah, this was bad. It cost me this entire first sector here. But this one here was complete garbage. Because I didn't notice was that like I even went later, like much later on the brakes. That was just silly. Yeah. Should have just played safe. But at least have got like maybe a P3 here. It's okay though. It's okay. Let's put the action. Honestly, live action. There's no live action. I feel like I promised to do something in between like the streams. I just don't remember what it was. So iRacing is gonna update on the screen. This time we're starting ahead of Daniel. We know Daniel is aggressive. And he's gonna have the inside line. I think he's still pushing for... No, I think he's done. I think it's just like replay. I wish I knew. This is Mohammed. P6. No, I don't think it was Daniel with Mohammed last time. I think it was someone else. So yeah, let's see. I'll just put TV mixed. All right, ready to grid. This is our last of the day. Last. We have Jensen, we have Rudy, and we have a real chance of doing a 1, 2, 3 with this channel. So if you want to see a 1, 2, 3, if you're cheering for that, if you're hoping for that, don't forget to hit the like button, show your love.
The estimated strength of field is
I think we can do it.
2,465.
I think we can do it.
Keep it clean. The DNF today would hurt our points a lot.
We're starting P4. Let me... So here's the strategy. We're going to always defend inside here. I might be... I always say I'm going to be quiet, but I'm never quiet. But I'm going to say anyways. I'll try to be quiet. In the first like few corners, just so I can fully focus. All I need is this Bojun Shang to have a good start, because he has a crappy start, like he's gonna leave the door open on the left side. And it's gonna be
You're waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid.
Craig Walter said,
Everyone's gridded.
I want 29s all race, send it.
Let's see. I think we can do it. Not gonna be focused on that, but I think we can do it.
Green, green, green.
Mohammed again. Mohammed just behind us. Goes for the lunge. They are side by side. And Daniel defended, so let them fight. Let's focus on what is ahead of us now. No, Daniel, don't do this. Don't do this.
Left side. Clear. There's an incident behind.
Guys, let's race clean.
Come on, man.
There's an incident behind.
Did they crash? Mohammed again.
Come on, man.
Okay, Mohammed is out again. So now let's focus on the race we have ahead of us, because we do have a race here. We're close.
Craig Walter said, Mohammed to the rescue, eyes forward, now stay in draft.
Yeah. I don't want to be in the inside here. I don't want to be in the inside. I have to
10
go
minutes
inside.
to go. Car on your left. Stay on the right. Clear
I
on
left
the
space. I
left.
have space. I did leave like a lot of space actually, but he played safe, so. Now let's push. Let's focus on our race. We're doing a good race so far. Let's look ahead and forget what's behind.
You're now in third.
I'll be slightly less aggressive there, just a tiny bit less.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
I'm coasting too much here, I can carry way more speed. That's the right amount of curve. That's just the right amount of curve.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Nice, that was like way less coasting.
Five minutes to go. New fastest lap for you.
Almost. I really need Daniel to catch up to Bojun, so they can fight, but he's too far off.
The leader is running 29.276.
Let's try to be quick on the exit here. I think all I have to do is stay consistent, to be honest. I do think I overslowed down there. Just that I had to be consistent. Come on, Alan. Come on, step up. We probably have this and one more, I'll guess. One more lap to go. Let's focus here. He has a draft. So the last lap we're gonna be under attack. If this is the last lap.
White flag, white flag. Car right.
We're gonna defend the inside line here. Was a very bad
Still
exit.
there. Clear on the right.
My bad. It was my bad. The best way to defend here, this hairpin when they're close, is to go on this attacking line and park the car on the curb because they have to go wide. I don't think he's gonna lunge here. I did adopt like a slightly more defensive line. And we're gonna be defending
Right side.
all the way to the
Clear.
end.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Ah!
You cut the course. You've got to slow down and give up that time.
I think we're third. I think we're third.
There's the flag. It's over.
Good fight, guys. Good fight. I
Great job. You did
think
really
we're
well.
third. Because I think I paid a penalty before we crossed. I think we paid a penalty before we crossed. Yes, 1, 2, 3, man. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I had a good race. I was
Jensen Bait
towards the
WM
end.
said
I was
1 2 3
The car in front,
under attack
going
for
around
no
wide.
reason. For no reason.
said holy bejesus lol.
I made a mistake 2 laps down, like 2 laps to go. And then I was defending. What do you say, Daniel?
Did you manage to break before the end?
I think so. I think so. Like the countdown was close to 0.1. It closed and I hit the gas. I think I was behind the finish line.
That's fine. Good race.
Good race, man. Good race. Are you Brazilian?
Yeah, I am.
Cara, esse Mohamed aí, guarda o nome dele, porque é sempre isso, sempre isso.
Não, filho da puta, me empurrou 2 vezes, me deu 8x no começo.
Quando eu vejo ele, eu já gerencio ele no começo pra poder deixar ele bater em alguém e eu conseguir continuar minha corrida. Que é sempre o mesmo cara, sempre ele. We're talking about Mohamed here.
Ah, beleza, beleza. Vou ficar de olho também, então. Valeu. Então, até mais aqui.
Valeu, camarada, boa corrida. Yeah, it was a great race. We're watching here stuff, right? So let's go back to lap 1. Maybe use a different camera. I always love this camera. Because whenever racing this person, I'm always like looking at him like the entire first corner. And here he is. This is Daniel, who we're talking to right now. And here he goes. He pushes. And then they're side by side. It's fair. And then here he goes for the inside line. Almost caused a collision. I want to see from his perspective. But there you go, like that's typical. Late on the brakes, trying to dive on lap 1. And he goes on the inside and he does this, like that's, and he gets crashed like this. He just caused like 12x right here. Then this guy's pissed. That's when I called on the radio, like let's race clean, because I saw this happening, and I didn't want this to impact me, right? And then this guy, this guy also crashed, and then he crashed him, and then he spun. Yeah. And you know what the worst thing is? This guy, he's a good driver. I don't think he's a bad driver. He has like pace a lot of times. It's not always, but a lot of times we're close to each other. That's why like I'm seeing him a lot in the races. The biggest problem is he's too aggressive for no reason. He's just like overly aggressive, and because he's overly aggressive, he's constantly here was a good move from ourselves. He's constantly getting in accidents, and I don't know if I have a video already out or if it's the next one coming, but I know I recorded already that is talking about this. It's just like avoid accidents, finish the races. You're gonna go up in the rating in no time. So let's watch here again. There's no reason why he went long, like he just went long. I'm doing like the best I can here. He went long, so I had to hold the brakes. I knew it would be side by side. I tried not to, but I was faster. Then I went side by side. And Craig, like, do you see here? Of course, like this is too much, but that's what we're talking about. Like when I'm fighting with someone, I try to be as far as possible. So here, I knew I was in the inside. I'm hitting the brakes. You can't see, but I'm hitting the brakes here. I see on my pedal thing, like right here, yeah. I don't usually hit the brakes here. I did hit the brakes here to hold my inside line. And he just went wide because he went wide. Like, he had a lot of space. Like, I left a full car for him. So that wasn't on me. And that was a good race for us all the way until the end. Very good, guys. Very good. I'm very proud. I'm very happy. I made a decision to come back today and race more. Even though if I was trying to avoid iRacing crash, I would have not, because yesterday was very tough. But today I had 3 races. We started, I think we started P3, P4 on this one, and then P6 on the other one, and we finished P2, P5, and P3. So very good day, very good races. Getting some safety rating up again. iRating is at 2850. We started the day at 2744, like 31. So it was like over 100 iRating just today, and yesterday we lost more than 100 iRating. So yeah, that's the beauty of iRacing. I'm super proud of the results of today. Tomorrow I'm gonna be back. I might do the practice online plus the races online because I have a coaching session on Thursday. Or I might just, if I have time, I might practice offline and go for 3 more because I love this track. And I want to see like how much more we can do here. So stay tuned. Tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern, I'll be back. If you haven't seen yet, I released a video this Monday. It's out there talking about one lesson, one thing that my coach explained to me in the first session. And just by hearing and learning the concepts and trying to apply them and applying them and getting better applying them, I improved a lot, like a lot. I'm a different driver. I was a different driver like 2 days after that, because the first day I was trying, I was clicking, the second day it clicked, and I just had way more control of the car. And I think everybody can benefit from that. I'm not a coach. I'm not good enough to be a coach. I'm still in the learning phase, but I learned that from my coach and I think was important to share. Cool. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you haven't yet, join our Discord server. I'll catch you in the next one.